All right, boys, it's time to mass build a new Tier 12 Plus army for my Ghillie damage build. We still have 6 hours left of this 14-day event, and it's buy one, get one troops. And I have enough cash to, repurpose a bunch of troops, but I do want to build some straight up. That's why I've got all this food and parts for, because I don't want to completely get rid of all my unlimited crystal right away. And frankly, I need to build more troops anyway. So I'm going to start building Great Sages. I need to put the right hull on, though. That was 47. I'm going to be building so many. So that increases my troop training speed. And then, let's see, Space Station. Let's get troop training speed. Is that a thing? Training speed. So let's bump this up one more time. All right. I wasted all on research earlier. Okay. So what we're going to start doing is we're going to burn through 1 billion resources of food, 1 billion resources of parts, and whatever it is in cash. It's not much in cash. And then we'll repurpose the rest of the cash on the tier 11 and stuff. So the only way to get Great Sage cheap is either to build it straight up or evolve tier 11 to tier 12 and then evolve a repurposed tier 12 to tier 12 plus, but that costs a lot of unlimited crystals. I think this is the best way to go about it if you plan on repurposing the rest anyway. So here we go, straight up building them, 26 at a time, 26 hyperspace crystal each time. And I apologize for the redundancy of what this video is going to be, but this is how you do it. If anyone's like about to massively build an army and they're not sure how to do it and they feel like they might be doing it wrong, this is how I know how to do it. And it seems to be working okay for me. If anyone knows a better way, maybe don't tell me. So that way I don't want to like kill myself in the comments if I miss something super obvious. This is the best way to do it. It's 40 million at a time, 4 million cash, 26 total. And, for a max leadership commander, it's 5,333, is it, for a full army of tier 12? So, I've got a long ways to go. 5,333 per slot. I'm at 1,300. I don't even have one slot full. I'm only 600,000 leadership. I'm less than 600,000 leadership, so I don't have to worry about that. I'd like to have 3 slots in the front row just to make it really hard to get past me in ace. Honestly, should I just waste the 24 hours? Yeah, just waste the times. I mean, I'm going to burn through this billion resources a lot faster than you would think, But, yeah, we're already down 200 million. Jesus, these troops are so expensive. For those of you wondering, it takes 17 billion resources total to build 1.6 million leadership worth of troops per slot of tier 12. So 17 million. So it's like 8 million food, 8 million parts, and then whatever it is in cash. 800,000 cash, something like that. 800 million cash, 8 billion food, 8 billion parts, and then it should be 0.8, like almost a billion cash. That's what it is. Anyway, getting confused. Focus on building, Melt. Okay. But what's great about this is that Nacho is not going to pass my power level. So me being able to utilize all these paid resources from that amazing Chinese farmer is going to take me right up to 200 million. I'm at 190 million now. Let's do some repurposing, see how much damage I can do. Repurposing is great. So I'm going to take all this tier 11 and repurpose it straight to Great Sage. Make sure I don't do that wrong. And look how much I need. I mean, I seriously need to do 4,900 of them. It's going to cost me 3 billion cash. So I have about 500 million. I want to wait. How much do I want to part with right now? Let's part with 430 million. 577 and go. Ooh-wee. Instantly. Love it. Look at my power level, though. It doesn't really change much. I'm surprised it doesn't change much. You'd think that those troops are worth a lot more. God, did I do that the wrong way? You know how embarrassing that would be? Oh, man, that would be embarrassing. All right, let's keep building. Like if I accidentally converted back to tier 11, can you do that? I think you can do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, let's keep building. All right, 224s at a time. Boom, boom. And you're saying, what are you going to do with this army, Melt? Well, I'm probably just going to stack my Ghillie up with leadership and do 1 slot bust or, 2 slot bust, 1 and 4. I'm in a massive guild. I can't like hold a base against a Rogers or anything, but I could still do some 1 slot bust and get into it. And you think like, well, yeah, but how useful are you really going to be? It's like, well, listen, how useful have I ever been in this game since I realized I wasn't a big spender? You think, Melt, you have tier 12. You're a big spender. Trust me. Compared to the guys that have real armies in this game, I mean, they have armies that are worth boats. And I'm not talking baby boats. I'm talking yachts. So no, I'm just kind of like a wallflower compared to the other guys in my guild. Now, if I was on a smaller guild and a smaller server and I was in more competitive galactic battle matches, maybe I could toe the line and be the big anchor. But frankly, I just don't want to do that. I just know the cost of doing that, and I don't really enjoy it too much. I kind of enjoy just hanging out with the community at this point, playing the game, seeing what's developing, really being a part of it. I want to watch this game develop. I want to see what happens. I want to see what laws get put in place that ban games like this in the future. Because this game shouldn't be legal, right? Like, seriously, like the ability to gamble, the fact that they don't tell us the statistics of like the slot machine or the commanders coming out. The fact that, like, the gear can cost hundreds of dollars. The Apocalypse weapon that you can get for free now was like $300 when it first came out. You know, and you can accidentally destroy it and they won't give it back to you. That's not true. You know, if you accidentally destroy something of value and you keep that ticket open, they'll eventually give you it back. But it's tough, man. I remember the first time I accidentally, like, wasted a couple thousand gold speed building something. I opened a ticket to support and I was like, hey, can you guys give me back that gold? I didn't want to speed build that. And they were like, yeah, no, you're on your own. I'm like, no, I'm a paying customer, and that was an accident. I need you to undo it. That's thousands of gold. And they were like, yeah, no, if you have any other questions, let us know. We're good. We got to go now. And I'm like, what? No, give it to me. You know, and it's like either I quit playing, demand all my money back, or keep playing and not make stupid mistakes in the future. And, well, here I am today. So you know what my decision was. I'm not going to say I didn't think twice, though. I'm not going to say I never looked back. I'm not going to say people haven't contacted me and said, hey, we're making a lawsuit. It happens. People get angry. People get upset. They get angry at themselves. They want to blame the game, but the truth is they had a habit that turned into an addiction. They had an addiction with the game and the spending problem, and it became a real problem. But anyway, I'm out of food and parts. So I was able to pick up like 600 of those now. Not much at all for all the stuff I had. But I've got 100 million cash left. I'm gonna repurpose what I can. See, I'm just curious, you know, if I take those tier 12, you get 2 for 1 when you convert these to great sages, right? Look at it, you go 2 for 1, you get 2 for 1 of them, which is great. Still 1.5 million, I think, but I still would use those old tier 12. They're SWE insurance as well, so let's just take those, convert them to great sages, and we'll burn. I used all my pure crystals. I think we'll just go to 115. Boom. Okay, so 2683, we are now a formidable force in Ace of Galaxy, and our power is up to 193 million. So when you see these players with billion powers, it makes you realize they have a lot of research and a lot of troops. And even though you saw me just burn through 3 billion resources, 2.5 billion, that's nothing compared to what the big players in this game are doing. But there we go. I got a full slot and then some. Jesus. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Now I'm a player. At least I'm a 1-slot buster. 2-slot buster. I got another tier 12 there. I could do slot 1 and slot 4 with old tier 12, new tier 12. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh my God. All right, boys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching me make this massive army. And if you see me in Ace of Galaxy, give me some wins because I've got 100,000 of these coins. I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. I refuse to buy all this other junk. I'm telling you, I think one day they'll implement something worth buying with all these coins. This is all just junk. All right, bye-bye.